Thought about running a marathon, but you aren't quite sure you want to do it? How about getting a little inspiration from a man who ran a marathon every weekend for an entire year? Dane Rauschenberg is an extreme athlete. He's in town to help kick off the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon. Hi, Dane.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
So that was back in 2006, right?
Yes.
That you did that?
Eons ago.
Eons ago. And now you just what? Run?
Every once in a while.
At least once a month, maybe? I'm
Sure,
wondering.
yeah.
I'm wondering about how many marathons you continue to do.
The marathon is a fantastic event, but I love going out and branching out and showing runners that the marathon is not the only thing they can do to be a runner. 5Ks, 1 miles, anything. Just get out there and be active is the main ingredient to a healthy lifestyle.
We have a couple of pictures of you
Okay.
running various events. And talk as an extreme athlete, the marathon every weekend that year was just one of the extreme things you've done. The Oregon coast, what was that?
This past April, I ran from the border of California and Oregon to the border of Washington and Oregon, all in 1 week, all on US 101.
Wow. And then you did a relay, but you did it solo. You didn't have anybody helping you out in the relay.
Yeah, it's normally a 12-person relay. I joked that I didn't have 11 friends, so I ran from the greater Gettysburg area to Washington, D.C., 202 straight miles by myself.
Wow. So now you know a little bit. Oh, what's this picture about?
That was a photo shoot right before the 200-miler, actually, and I said it would be nice if they could have photoshopped some abs in. That'd be nice.
No, I love it. Okay, so now you know a little bit about Dane and what he's capable of doing. How did you get started in doing this?
I was not a runner growing up, and this is the thing that I try to tell people about is they think, oh, well, I wasn't a runner when I was a kid or anything like that. I was in my late 20s. I was in grad school. I wanted to lose a little bit of excess college weight. So I just started, I was like, what's the easiest way to get out there? And you don't need a teammate, you don't need a field. Running is just easy. You just go out there, all you need is shoes, and sometimes not even that.
How do you feel when you're running?
You know, I mean, people are always expecting this runner's high, like this euphoric feeling.
I've never gotten it. Ever, not once.
But the thing is, the feeling usually comes later when you know, there's never a run that I'm not happy that I went out on and did.
Okay, I get that.
Right, and that's the thing, is most people don't, even the professional runners, when I talk to them, I've become friends with many of them, you know, they're not exactly happy about going for the runs, but they're always happy when they came back.
So you're here to get people pumped up for the Cellcom Green Bay Marathon. Yes. He actually participated in the one last year. Maybe you're going to do this year. But talk to our viewers about that idea that a half marathon shouldn't be thinking you just did half the job. Right,
absolutely. I mean, I made my bones in the marathoning world with the 26.2 mile distance, but I've always been a fan of the shorter distance races. And people say, oh, that's those half marathons, those 5Ks, those are just warm-ups. I said, not if you run them fast enough, you know, they'll hurt. And so I try to tell people to get out there and just, you know, challenge themselves, even if it's just a 1 mile race.
Yeah, what if they've never started? What if they've never even purchased a pair of running shoes? Can they still do it by marathon time?
Absolutely. You know, they've got 5 months now till the race in mid-May, and it might not, you know, they might want to, it's best to take an entire year to get ready for a marathon, but if you have plenty of time to prepare for the half marathon if you started today.
And why should somebody get started? Why should they go tonight and start that path?
You know, I've done all kinds of sports. As I did not grow up a runner, I can really attest, this is not someone who's been a runner, and I'm selling the sport of running as a runner my whole life. I think runners are like the nicest people. The camaraderie is fantastic, and it's really just a great way to meet great people and get in shape.
Now, I know from people who have gone before, the kickoff party is quite fun.
Yes.
It's not just sitting around and listening to Dane speak. There's a lot going on. You can meet training coaches, running coaches, right?
Right. They're going to talk about the course. Everyone's going to be there at the Green Bay Distillery tonight, starting at 5, and it's just going to be, it's not just listening to me drone on.
Mm-hmm. And it's sponsored by Prevea Sports Medicine, so they'll be on hand. You can buy merchandise there, too, for the marathon. Again, it's tonight at 6. Doors open at 5, and it is free. So go check it out and get a chance to see Dane and hear more about his experiences. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us. You too, out there at home. We'll be right back. You're watching Good Day Wisconsin.